Hello there. We're going to talk for a little bit about year-end transaction documents in UAccess Financials, as it is almost year-end. You've seen this little area for year-end transactions at the bottom of the main menu in Financials. It's almost time for those to be available. They'll be available to use starting July 1st through midday on July 11th. So what these are year-end special versions of the distribution of income and expense, general error correction, those document types. And filling them out is no different than filling out a regular one. So the mechanics aren't any different. The only differences are in how they behave. So that's what we're going to talk about here. So what will happen is at the end of fiscal year 2012, so the end of the day and the last day of the fiscal year, a job will run that will auto-disapprove any regular distributions of income and expense, general error correction, etc., that are still en route. So if you've initiated, say, a transfer of funds that is still en route at the end of the fiscal year, that document will be automatically disapproved. And what you will then need to do is go create a year-end version of it. That year-end version, again, those documents are available starting July 1st through the middle of the day on July 11th. That year-end document will automatically post into the period 13 of fiscal year 2012. So it'll automatically post into the right period 13. The other thing to know about it, and I'm going to actually jump over to one I've already filled out here. So I'm looking at a year-end distribution of income and expense. This is one I've already submitted so we can see the routing. This is an account that both the fiscal officer on both of the accounts I used here is Gabriel Lopez. And because this is a year-end document, it does not route to the fiscal officer. So in addition to the fact that it posts to period 13, the other behavior it does that's not something you'll necessarily expect is that it does not route to the fiscal officer. And you can see here I've saved and completed it, and in fact it goes straight to FSO. Now that's because I don't have org review set up in my unit to review these types of documents at an organizational level. So if you want to be able to review your year-end documents in your unit before they go to FSO, you will need to set up org review for those document types. And when you're setting up that org review, the parent types that you want to be reviewing are FPYE and YEST. So those are the two document types that you will want to set up org review for in order to make sure you view these documents before they route out of your unit and onto FSO. Once you've created some of your year-end documents, they will be accessible to you in analytics. You can also look them up in the general ledger pending entries. In fact, we're going to take a quick look over there. I'm going to pull up general ledger pending entry. And the thing you'll want to pay attention to is that you want to make sure you are looking at fiscal period 13 for the correct fiscal year. So in this year's case, you'll want to look at fiscal period 13 for fiscal year 2012. And that's how you will find your year-end documents within financials. You can also look them up in analytics. Same thing, make sure you're looking at fiscal year 2012 and fiscal period 13. And that's really everything you need to know for your year-end documents. Have fun.